Welcome to the worst sports channel on YouTube, Hot Garbage Sports, with me, Coach Ryan D. Bruins and Islanders. Love this series. Fired up about it every time I get to see a game. It's so fun and it's so predictable. It finally makes me feel good about some of my predictions because the Bruins are actually following a pattern. Unlike the Montreal Canadiens, who are deciding to do the first of everything in the NHL, even though they've been around for 100 years. You gotta love that, Habs fans. You gotta love it. The Habs are killing it. But Bruins Islanders, this series amazing. It's amazing. Tuukka Rask giveth and Tuukka Rask taketh away. Islanders play their game to perfection, exactly the way the Islanders want to play it, but so do the Bruins. Let's roll that intro. Stick with me to the end of the video. Let's talk about this game and series.
Here's Lemieux. The center penalty coming up. Look at Lemieux. Oh my God.
And if you're new to this channel, Bruins fan, Islanders fan, smash a subscribe, smash a like, join us the whole way. Who's going to win this series? We have no idea. We predicted the Bruins in 7. We said in our last video, again if you're new, the Bruins let people hang around way too long. Said in our last video, Tuukka Rask can win this series, completely blow it. Barry Trotz is the best coach left in the playoffs right now. He's fantastic. The Fire Ants that are the New York Islanders will be all over. You mess with one, you get them all. Every storyline in this series has come true. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So what happened in this game? I don't know. Typical Bruins Islanders game. Super fun. The Bruins score right off the bat. Right off the bat. First 5 minutes. Looks like this game's going to bust wide open. Craig Smith. Who else was it going to be? Back in the lineup, Craig Smith scores a goal. Why not? Varlamov has been hot. This is a very good goal. Comes off the back of Taylor Hall. 1-0 Bruins. Then what ends up happening? Well, a lot, but not a lot. Boston ends up between 2 periods getting 5 shots in the first, 13 in the second. The Islanders end up getting 7 and 8. Like, what's going on in this game? Beauvillier gets a breakaway out of this. Rasks stands on his head. Varlamov makes some amazing saves cross crease on the perfection line. There's a lot going on, but the stats don't really say there's a lot going on, does there? It was a very interesting game, but Boston and the Islanders always have a way to keep you on the edge of your seat. So do the fans in the building. I mean, they are loud at every building you go to. Whew. Love it. But then the third period is where everything gets interesting. Like, wow, what a third period and what an overtime. Did anybody see this coming? Well, I mean, only those that are Boston fans knew they would find a way to put this to overtime. Most Boston fans probably thought they would end up blowing this. Islanders fans were like, of course we're going to go to overtime. We're the Islanders. We always do this. Like, we're always in the game. And you are. It's not sarcasm. The Islanders are always alive. Always a threat to score, always a threat to win this series. But the shots were 21-9. Like, Boston takes it to the Islanders all period. But the Islanders team defense under Barry Trotz keeps those shots at a distance. Varlamov stands on his head. The Islanders have a chance to come back in this game because of Trotz's team defense, team unity, frankly. I mean, if you want to see how to play a game as a team, watch the Islanders, watch the Habs. 2 best team playing units in the NHL right now. Barzal ends up scoring on a wraparound. What? How? Tuukka Rask is playing super great. This isn't on Rask at all. Rask wins them the game, but he scores on a freaking wraparound? Really? If you guys are wondering, like, oh, that's a good wraparound. There's no such thing as a good wraparound. Ask a goalie. It should never, ever happen. Tuukka has its post. Barzal jams it in. But Barzal's freaking elite. We're not taking anything away from Barzal here. I mean, these are how goals go in the playoffs. Just wait till we talk about that overtime goal. Yikes. 1-1 is the tie. All the shots that the Bruins get in the third period go right in the crapper. Absolutely right in the crapper, and we're going to overtime. Rask, though, heavily carries this game because he makes a fantastic save in the overtime on Barzal again. Like, should have been a goal. It should have been. Absolutely. But it ends up going the other way with a very non-dangerous play from Brad Marchand at a terrible angle. Varlamov doesn't hold his post. Just get pucks on net in overtime. You never know what's going to happen. Beats him short side. How? Well, he's not in position. It's not even a clip worth breaking down. The Bruins end up taking this game 2-1. We have a 2-1 series. I fully expect the Islanders to take the next game, so we have a 2-2 series going into Game 5. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Smash a like if you're a Bruins fan. Smash a like if you're an Islanders fan. I can't wait to stick with this series and see where it goes, but it's going to 7. I think this is going to 7 for sure. We have the Bruins in 7. This could very well be the Islanders in 6 or in 7. And you know what? The Islanders win this, I'll get on the Islanders bandwagon too. There's no reason not to. Both these teams are just freaking electric. They absolutely are. But for now, we're on the Bruins bandwagon in this series, and it's been a fun one. It's been Coach Ryan D with Hawk Garbage Sports.